I'm excited because I know that you've always wanted to be a mom. Maybe not as early as this, but I mean, things happen. And I'm excited to see how you're going to come into that and stuff. And I think you're going to be an awesome mom. You're going to experience similar things I've experienced and gone through when being pregnant. And it's something you're going to understand now. Because I can tell you how it is all I want, but now you're going to be physically going through it. So, yeah. What are you hesitant to tell me?
I think, honestly, like when I fail at things, like, I feel like I'm happy that you see me as like this independent person, but it took like so much like failure to be independent. I'm like so many late bills and I had a really bad credit score for a while and stuff like that where I'm just like, it's just hard because I feel like I've told you I'm gonna go to college and then I didn't go to college, and then I'm gonna move here and go to college and I didn't, and then I'm gonna stay single and then I got married, and you know, like I'm gonna go to the military and like, well, I'm pregnant, I can't go. So it's just like, for that felt really hard for me because I had already told you so many times I'm gonna do something, and then I just go like, you know, completely opposite direction, which for me I don't regret because that's the path I feel like I was supposed to go down. You know, but I just felt like sometimes like I let you down because I said, you know, I'm gonna do this with my life, and then I didn't. I feel like you gave up so much so that I could have better opportunities, and I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I just felt like, but here I am doing, you know, the same thing you did, which wasn't bad because here I am.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I didn't want you to feel like all your effort like led up to me doing the same thing. But
I don't look at it like that.
Me neither.
I had you young. I had you at 19. I gave up a lot. I put my life on hold for a very long time to raise you guys. And I don't think I wouldn't change that. I don't ever want you to feel like you're letting me down, because essentially it's your life. I don't want to live through your life. I want to look at your life and be happy through the goods, the bads, the uglies. You know, I don't find it disappointing that you're pregnant.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you hesitant to tell me anything?
No. I try to be as open as possible with you. You know?
It's my turn.
Okay.
How are we most similar, and how does that scare you?
I think we're most similar with saying exactly what's on our mind. Not holding our tongue when maybe we should sometimes. Being very vocal on how we feel and our opinions on people, places, things.
Yeah.
Stubborn, hard-headed. Yes.
Likes you, so don't take this like the wrong way, but sometimes when we argue he'll be like, it's just the way, like the tone I'm saying things, he'll be like, you sound exactly like your mom right now, and I'm just like, yeah, and what about it? But it's true. Our like I think it's maybe like a learned thing, but just the way I argue, I can catch myself sometimes and I'm like, oh my god, I sound like you. But
I can be very sarcastic.
Yeah.
I don't like excuses. I really don't. So.
I remember when you were little, you'd just be like, there is no try. You do or you don't.
Yeah. I mean, you either do it or you don't. I mean, you try food, but it's like you're still eating it. If you don't like it, then don't do it.
Yeah. If this were to be our last conversation, what is something you'd never want me to forget?
What to do with my body if I died.
to get it cremated and put it in a really clear ocean?
Yes.
Okay. I do. I was like,
I don't want to be stuck in a casket in the ground somewhere. Or in a, I don't even know what they're called, where they stick the ashes.
I'll take you to Bora Bora.
Okay, yes. And I don't ever want like a funeral. I just want you guys to take the money and go on like a fabulous vacation and have fun.
Okay. If this were our last conversation, I'd want you to know that I think everything good I have is because of you and things that you've taught me and lessons that you've given me. Could I? Do you remember when I was going into surgery?
Yes, I have the picture.
And I kept pretending that I was dead and you started yelling at me.
Yes. I remember after anesthesia and you being very, very delusional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what makes us family?
I am me, you are you. We are together through and through. I think not that we're blood related, because obviously I'm blood related to a lot of people that I don't know and I don't really consider family.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that I know you have my back no matter what, more than a friend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you know I have your back no matter what, and I love you no matter what. Even if I say, I don't have to love anybody just because they're family. I mean, you're my mom. It's like I'm contractually tied to love you.
Yeah.
What do you think makes us family?
You're part of my tribe of children. So I think we have a special bond and we've gone through a lot of special things, ups and downs. And I think I've gotten to see you grow up as much as you've gotten to see me grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing now is seeing you like as a person and not just being like, you know,
your mother,
a kid, and being like, this is my mom. Yeah, she's so unfair. I'm like, oh no, she's a person who, you know, had to make a lot of decisions, maybe had decision fatigue, you know, and never had a day off from taking care of me, which is a grueling task.
It's a job you don't get paid for, and there are no sick days.
And your customers are rude. Yeah.
They can be extremely not caring if you are sick, dying in the hospital. Yeah. So.
Why do you love me?
Oh, I love you because you're my firstborn. You're my game changer, my life changer.
Yeah, suck it, siblings.
I think you inspire me to be a better person. And I just see you as this like ray of light. Like you are my sunshine in life. But yeah.
I love you because you are a part of me. You know, as much as I have another parent, you know, who's half of me biologically, and you know I have character traits from him too. It's like I see so much of how I act in you, you know, or like how much I get from you and just how much I look up to you. And that's what makes me love you, is just who you are.
Yeah.
My mom and as Umiko. So
yeah,
let's get some number 55 pho.
Oh my god. Your brother, yeah.